And I hope by now you guys have had the chance to see that World Vision video or the World Vision table we got up in the balcony tonight. It's an honor for me and a privilege to have them as a sponsor on this tour. And it's something that's very near and dear to my heart. I sponsor a kid named Mafice, and my family sponsors a kid named Keith. And it's one of the best things that we have ever done. We live in not a great country. We live in the best country in the world, y'all, the United States of America. And we have it good here, y'all. We are very blessed to be here. And this is one of those opportunities to share those blessings with somebody else. Which, in reality, what I found when doing this program is you feel like you're sharing your blessings with somebody else, and you are. But when you take a step back, you realize that you're really the one that's being blessed through this whole experience. So I invite y'all to go take a look up at the balcony at the table we got up there. It's a really big and neat thing to me. So y'all go check it out. I appreciate it. I do want to sing y'all a song now all by my lonesome up here, no backing or nothing, that I was doing back when nobody knew who Scotty McCreery was. It was 2009 was the year, and down the street they had a little idol showcase of their own called Clayton Idol, which is 10 minutes from Garden, North Carolina, where I grew up. And you know, I went into that whole competition, I guess you'd say. It was the first time I'd ever sing outside of church or anything. And I sang a song for my audition called Good Morning Beautiful. And I butchered that one. Lord have mercy. I was so nervous, and I went home and I was mad at myself, and I ripped up the music sheet. I was like, how could you mess this up, Scotty? And didn't expect to call back, but they called me back that night. They said, Scotty, we can tell you got potential, brother, but you were just nervous, so we're going to give you one more shot. And so I practiced on this next song. And it won Song of the Year 2009. Not because of me, but it's a really good song. So y'all help me out with it. Well, I said, Grandpa, what's this picture here? It's all black and white, and it ain't real clear. Is that you there? He said, yes. Well, I was 11. Times were tough back in 35. That was me and Uncle Joe, just trying to survive a cotton farm in the Great Depression. And if it looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other, you should have seen it in color, yeah. Oh, this one here is taken overseas in the middle of hell, 1943, in the wintertime. Could almost see my breath. Well, that was my tail gunner, old Johnny McGee. He was a high school teacher in New Orleans, and he had my back right through the day we left. And if it looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other, you should have seen it in color. All pictures are worth 1,000 words, but you can't see with those shades of gray keep cover. You should have seen it in color. When I sing this song, I cannot help but think about those men and women overseas fighting for us and protecting this country every single day. I had two grandfathers named in the Air Force and always told me to appreciate those men and women. So how about it tonight here in New Jersey, we just give it up for those troops that are fighting for us every day. Make this country what it is. Well, this one is my favorite one. This is me and Grandma in the summer sun, all dressed up. The day we said our vows. You can't tell it here, but it was hot that June. That rose was red and her eyes were blue, and just look at that smile. Well, I was so proud. Story of my life, right there save each other. You should have seen it in color, yeah. All pictures are worth 1,000 words, but you can't see what those shades of gray keep cover. You should have seen it in color. If it looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other, you should have seen it in